okay, let's say he went to Miami and he slept with 4 people.
4 people?
Damn.
Jesus.
4 people.
Hey,
What a scenario is this?
I'm just saying, man. Hey, what kind of man you want? Do you want a man that can only have one woman, or do you want a man that can go get 4?
I mean, can we be
You
a
dig what I'm
little
saying?
more realistic
I'm just saying.
here?
Nah, okay, look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Come on, man. This is a hypothetical.
Okay,
so, all right, so he goes, he sleeps with 4. I got it. But so he goes and he sleeps. This is the hard truth that we have to discover. So he goes and sleeps with 4 women, and he comes back. You find out about it. Everybody, all your friends know. Everybody calling you. I can't believe it. Did you see him? He was all on Instagram Live. He was eating 4 booties.
Man, talking about himself.
No! What made you certain that I was the one?
Well, I mean, I maybe the way I felt like you was very protective. I felt secure. You loved me.
Yes.
Like I felt loved.
Mm-hmm.
And
So what my doggy style?
no, definitely not. That you could have kept.
What?
But I mean, I loved everything else about you. So like your pros outweighed your cons.
Because people
as an
are
ex-con,
not going to be
but-
perfect.
I mean,
That's a good point.
now
It's
I
the
would just
flaw,
like to
you
take a
know.
little time. I'm sorry, Dina, I didn't mean to
okay.
interrupt you. I would like to just take a little time to speak on behalf of my doggy style. It is an excellent doggy style, by the way, and she loves it. And I don't know what kind of propaganda is being spread on this platform. So all of you young men and women, just understand that this is a time where you have to live and let live. See, what you're going to do is, what I'm going to do, I'm going to call
the position.
I'm going to call this holding a grudge. So later on, when the mics is off, you dig what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord.
She will beg for mercy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
Well,
You see
do
what
I
I'm
need
saying?
to step out of the room?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Not at all. There's a time and a place for everything. Now, I guess there are, I think one main thing that you touched on, a topic that you touched on, is women. You feel like women have devalued themselves.
So what they're doing is, like, the man doesn't have to work for anything anymore. I mean, the women are pretty much just laying it out on a table for him.
Yeah.
On a silver platter.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
courtship. There's no like the men don't even have to be gentlemen anymore.
Yeah.
It's like women are just like here, like I'm gonna give it to you, and for no reason. Like
Yeah.
it's clout chasing, whatever it is, whatever's
you're
going
right.
on. And I think that
I see that.
they set the tone. So women set the tone for the man. So if a man doesn't have to work hard for it, he's not gonna work hard for it. He's just gonna take
Period.
what he can take.
Yeah.
And then,
I can see that.
they don't end
But do
up
you know why,
marrying
though?
those girls.
But do you know why, though? There's of course, we could say social media,
Yeah.
the internet,
A lot
and
with social
access, and yada, 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 yada. But there is a real breakdown in numbers, mathematically.
The real, like a lack of real men
No,
left.
wait a minute. Wait, just whoa.
You're saying it's more women.
I'm saying that mathematically, okay? Let's just say in Atlanta alone, I think that the ratio has been called at 22 to 1.
23 to 1, yeah.
20, okay, let's say
Might
23.
have been, yeah.
23 to 1. 23 women for every one man in Atlanta.
It's a whole lot of options.
Where you live, Dina?
A whole lot of diseases.
Where you
I'm in Atlanta. I'm Smyrna.
You in Smyrna?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got that right
Thank
too.
you. That's the good point.
You got that right too. But okay, but let's
So
get past. Let's
if
get
you
past.
know Atlanta got a lot, okay.
Let's get past that. We can come back here later.
Tell me about it.
So 23 to 1. So let's just say Dina. Dina has to fight 22 other women off to get this one man.
And if that's the one man that we are talking about, because we got to break it down.
I know it because it's 23 to 1 just man. Now, by man, he just means gender. You know what I'm saying? So
Correct.
Now what we have to do, first of all, we have to talk about the incarceration rate. If we look at how many men are incarcerated, that may hike it up to 25 to 1. Okay.
Correct.
And then if you look at the men that are derelicts that don't work and don't have any way to support themselves and can't support another woman and, don't really deserve, I guess, a certain type of woman's attention. That might take it up to 27-1.
Sure.
And then if we're talking about the men that don't really want a woman anyway because they want another man. All right. So now
Numbers
you might
go
go
down.
up to 30-1.
Correct.
And as Tameka just pointed out, you got guys who, they may be infested or infected with something. So now you...
And don't forget about the married ones, because then you got to...
Wait a minute. Now you might go up to 30, 31, 32-1. And then, like you said, you got the married ones.
That takes half the pool out.
Okay, so now you might be up to 34, 35-1.
What kind of battle is this?
So now, if you had a man, one man to yourself.
You got to keep him.
Now.
Got to hold on tight.
Now, wait a minute. But wait, now, I'm glad you say you got to keep him and hold on tight. Because if you had one man to yourself, knowing that it's up to 35-1, and that man go out and do something that was not in your best interest.
Okay.
And you don't like it.
Give me an example.
Okay, let's say he went to Miami and he slept with 4 people.
4 people?
Damn.
Jesus.
4 people.
Hey,
What kind of scenario is this?
I'm just saying, man. Hey, what kind of man you want? Do you want a man that can only have one woman, or do you want a man that can go get 4?
I mean, can we be
You
a
dig what I'm
little
saying?
more realistic
I'm just saying.
here?
Nah, okay, look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Come on,
Okay.
man. This is hypothetical.
Okay,
Okay, so, all right, so he goes, he sleeps with 4.
That's realistic.
I got it. But so he goes and he sleeps with it. This is the hard truth that we have to discover. So he goes and sleeps with 4 women, and he comes back. You find out about it. Everybody, all your friends know. Everybody calling you. I can't believe it. Did you see him? He was all on Instagram Live. He was eating 4 booties.
Man, talking about himself.
I'm done.
Ba-doom boom. Nah,
We need
that's
that
it.
sound effect.
Nah,
KC,
look.
we need the sound effect.
Hey, so listen, right? But just to keep the train on the track, right?
Yeah, okay.
So he come
That's a
back.
lot.
He come back, and
heavy.
you are livid. You are disgusted.
Absolutely.
You can't stand him. But you just said you got to hold on tight, and that's 35-1. Now, okay, so
This is his first offense.
that's a very important question.
It really is.
Yes, it is.
Do we have children? Are we married? All these things change.
Hell yeah.
We're
We
children,
dreaming.
we're married.
We dreaming.
Okay.
Shit, yeah. You're married. You got children.
So he literally
and-
lost his mind for a moment and went to Miami. He lost his mind in Miami. This is the first
Let's
time
just say
doing it.
drugs were involved.
Okay.
He was inebriated.
Now we have a
Alcohol.
whole other- okay.
Yeah. Okay.
right.
So he comes back.
Okay.
Do you kick him out? Do you break up with him? Do you get a divorce? But I know the first thing before you decide any of that, you're going to chew his ass out real good, tell him about
Absolutely.
himself. And the first thing you going to say is, I can't believe
You would do this to me.
how selfish you have been. Right? But in actuality, Dina, you have one man to yourself, and there's 34 other women out there that ain't got now. So what the
Lord.
fuck do you expect them to do? Who's really being selfish, Dina?
You hear this?
The man.
The man is still being
Still
selfish.
being selfish. The man, because
I happen to agree with you.
because-
I just don't know how many other people in the world out there you gonna get to
Because-
agree. That's the hump. That's the hurdle we must overcome for Dina to get a husband.
Really?
That's the hurdle.
It's a
Because
lot.
one thing you know,
Because once
that
she
a
get one,
woman,
he gonna run off to Miami and he gonna eat 4 booties and he gonna come back and then she gonna. So we got to make sure that we get Dina the right man.
Because
right
the
man.
women, I mean, it's really, let's go back to the women. 'cause
It
the
might
wo-
be less problematic if you find one with a little one. If you have like an eensy weensy one, if you have a man with an eensy weensy one, then guess what? If you can learn how to work that, if you can work that to your satisfaction, that is an acquired skill that no one else has developed. You have curated that talent for yourself.
I think we would be in a relationship because all of those things would be satisfactory to me. So I don't think that would even be.
because you can just do
Okay,
like
Dina,
the
do you
man
want a
goes
man or
at
not?
you.
I
I'm saying,
want
I'm
a
trying to-
man. Jesus.
Okay.
But can I?
Okay, wait a
Oh,
minute.
my standards
so
are too
how
high
about
because
this?
I don't want a man
No,
that's
because-
gonna go eat 4 booties.
Hell yeah, Dana. What the hell are you talking about? Your standards are too high. You got to get off the show.
Your standards is too high.
Nah,
Damn.
man. I think you deserve that much and more, Dina. You know what I'm
thank you,
saying?
Tip.
But sometimes you have to walk through the woods to get to the other side of the path.
I
You know
believe
what I'm
in working
saying?
at it. So if you're gonna give me the real scenario, I wouldn't just divorce him.
Okay, what would you
I
do?
would probably go to therapy.
Oh, okay.
We'll start. I mean, of course, I have to chew him out, make him feel real bad, make sure he knows that
You ain't
I'm
gonna
not
take
gonna
that
stand.
shit.
I'm not gonna
You ain't gonna
stand
take
for
that
this.
shit.
But then we
Hell
have to
no.
figure out: are we moving forward or we're not moving forward?
All right, now who's gonna decide that? You gonna ask him, are we moving forward, or like?
I mean, we got to sit down and really figure this out because clearly he went to do something that was out of our understanding. And
what if he say, Dina, you don't let me eat your booty, so I had to go and I had to find somebody who would allow me to do what I want to do.
So what
that
about
won't be the issue. But let's just keep it moving.
Okay. All right.
what
well, you
about
know,
a third or fourth time?
Ooh. Oh, that's an excellent question.
So
That's an excellent
That's a
question.
great question because
That's an
I
excellent
think at that point you have to look at pattern and not words.
Okay.
And it's more about action and not
Right.
words because if he keeps saying, I'm sorry, I'm never
Right.
going to do this again, and then he keeps doing it, he
Right.
clearly has
What
a
if he
problem.
say, I'm sorry, but I got a problem?
Then
Do you still love me
do
even though I
to
have a
work-
problem?
I'm going to help him work it out, but I might have to go find somebody that
Somebody
doesn't
else,
have
right.
a problem.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
know, if I- oh,
Because I don't
hey,
know how long
hey.
that problem's going to last.
Dina,
Or
Dina, wait a minute. 35-1 out there.
but it's still a one.
35
it's
to
still
1. You
another
remember how
one.
long it took you to
You
find
can
him?
Go find.
It was a lot.
Remember how long it took you to find him?
I know.
So you mean to tell me you just gonna discard him, throw him out to the garbage, and go and begin your search
How old
anew?
is this man?
How
'Cause I
old
mean,
is
I
this
do,
man?
I do believe that men shouldn't really be getting married until like around at least 30 because like before that they need to experience life, they need to go out there, and I think
I
that when
truly
you
do
marry,
believe that.
you
I
marry too
think
young.
Experiences allow you to know what you do want and
What you don't
want in a
want, yeah.
relationship.
Exactly.
And that can navigate you through a lot of bullshit. I do believe that.
Absolutely.
But Tameka, she brought up a great point. If it's the third or fourth time, so excuse me.
I can't hang in there forever, guys.
Tameka brought up a great point. If it's his third or fourth time, that brings me to my next question.
Mm-hmm.
One guy, 30 chances, or 30 guys, one chance?
Let me ask you a question.
No, you can't answer no question. When no question,
When
you're
it's
going to have to
30 guys, one chance, do you end up with is the 30th the one you stay with? I'm just asking.
They all, I mean, they all got a chance. I don't know. You got to
One
decide.
chance?
Yeah, you
gotta
got to
decide
do
if
something.
you're
Are you
keep
going to do
moving
something
or you
different by number 30? Have you
I'm
learned
gonna go with
any
the
new
first. I'm
tricks?
going with the first option
One guy, 30 chances.
That's
So
right.
why you even ask if it's going to be his third or fourth chance?
because you're giving
Why
me
did
a
you even
hypothetical.
ask how many times?
Because I
You
don't
asked
want
me-
that to be the case.
I know, but
if
we
I
talking
had
about,
to make a decision,
we're not talking about what we want. We're talking about what we need. And right now, what Dina needs is a man. So what we're going to do is we're going to create the hypotheticals that suit the situation.
one man, 30 chances. But
Okay.
I'm going to be pissed. By that
I-
30th chance, it's going to be like.
I understand
I
that.
mean, I'm trying to
understand
tell
that.
you, like he better
I
be
understand that.
sleeping with his eyes open.
You know
type
what
of
they
thing.
say? You know what they say? The 30th time's a charm. Now listen, what I want to do, I want to create the worst case scenario for you.
Clearly.
Because this is like the
Created
worst.
that.
See, that's what I'm doing. I'm painting such a horrible picture.
Terrible picture.
That when you meet someone, the problems you face won't seem that bad.
I don't know.
He might only eat 2 booties.
You keep going to this booty.
I'm just,
You
hey
ain't
man.
said nothing about the cootie. You went straight to the booty.
I know because it's
Just
most
nasty.
extreme. It's most
he's
extreme.
being extreme.
It's worst
Nasty.
extreme. It's worst extreme. Now the worst thing you could do is go and spend money. Go and take the
And
money.
eat booty. It's on the list.